Talk number 065. Know your job. You've probably heard a lot about safety since you started here. There are signs reminding you not to smoke in certain areas because of fire hazards. There are signs warning about high voltage. We have posters reminding you to wear safety glasses and protective shoes. We give these talks to repeat the same message. And hopefully, the result is that all of us, you and I, become more aware of the need to work carefully so no one gets hurt. But lately, we've been thinking that we might not talk enough about something that can prevent more accidents than anything else: knowing your job. If you know what you're doing, you're much less likely to get injured. Knowing your job includes many things. First, you need the skills you learn when starting out. Not everyone can operate a machine safely. You must learn the right way to use your equipment. If you don't know yet, that's the first thing you need to learn here. And just as important, you need to know what not to do with your machine. You must know, for example, that a crane has a maximum load limit, that a wrench is not meant for hammering nails. Accidents often happen when people don't realize how dangerous it is to misuse a tool. Maybe you've never seen an accident from improper use of a machine, so you don't realize how risky it is to grind on the side of a grinding wheel, or to slip a pipe over a wrench to get more leverage. Or maybe you do know, but you think you'll be lucky this time. Besides knowing what your equipment can or can't do, and besides having the skills to do your job, you also need to know what the hazards are. If you're using a grinder, you should know there's danger from flying particles. So you keep the guard in place and wear your safety glasses. When you truly know your job, you understand why protective gear is required, and you don't make excuses to avoid using it. Sometimes you can technically do the job without protective gear, but that doesn't mean you should. You might be able to handle heavy objects without safety shoes, but if you really know your job, you won't do that. Because you know, a heavy box or part can slip and crush your foot. So you wear your safety shoes to stay protected. To me, a worker who really knows their job is a safe worker. They know how to use tools and machines properly. They know the hazards. They use the guards and gear they are supposed to use. They avoid risks as much as possible, and they are protected in case something goes wrong. The first rule of safety is this: know your job. And if you truly know your job, you'll never think you're too good to need protection. You'll know you'll never be so skilled that you can ignore safety rules. If there's any part of your work you don't understand, if there's something about your job you don't know, ask. That's what we're here for.